Welcome to Access Greensboro. I'm Tony, your host. Today's segment, we are down at the Greensboro Aquatic Center. We're listening to discussions about the new second grade program that's offered to public schools in Guilford County to join a program down at the new Aquatic Center. Take a look with us.
We'd like to thank Walker Sanders and the local attorney who wishes to remain anonymous for their support. We encourage other companies or other local foundations to support this worthwhile venture to add more students each year to ensure that we are able to offer this program to over 3,400 second graders across our county. To introduce our special speakers from the Guilford County school system and to welcome other dignitaries here with us here today, I'm pleased to welcome to the podium the chairwoman of the Coliseum War Memorial Commission, Florence Gabbard.
I'm delighted you could be with us today on this very special announcement of the program that will impact our whole community. Before I begin, let me please introduce some dignitaries that we have with us. We want to recognize Chris Cook, who is a member of our school board and one of our strongest advocates for this program. We'd like to recognize T. Diane Bellamy Small, who is our second council liaison to the War Memorial Commission, who comes very frequently and expresses a lot of very creative ideas. We want to recognize Bob Morgan, who also attends our meeting and acts as our liaison with the city manager. We greatly appreciate the management support and council support of this center and especially of this program. Members of the War Memorial Commission, I would like to also recognize our MacArthur Diggs here, who is Vice Chair, Richard Beard, and then we have some other, all of you are very important, but we have Sports Commission members. We have Ted Oliver, who I believe personally to be the father of swimming in Greensboro as far as his advocacy, and Kevin Green. So we are delighted to have you here today. I'm personally delighted and have come to the podium today to talk about my personal experience with swimming. I was born and raised in Miami, Florida, but swimming and learning to swim was not taken for granted. Each kindergartner between kindergarten and first grade was required in the summer before first grade to take a free Red Cross Learn to Swim program and get a certificate to bring to school on the first day. That was the beginning of many rites of passages, culminating, I guess, with getting one's driver's license. But the emphasis on learning to swim cannot be understated. I'm also delighted that this is the first chance that our Coliseum complex has to deliver on its promise to be a benefit to the community. When voters voted to support the Aquatic Center, we were very clear and very strong about the public use of this facility, but there was no way to prove it. Now, tangibly, with this program, we are showing where we can make a difference in our community. About 3 years ago, the school board did something amazing and wonderful for our community when they brought a visionary leader to Guilford County and to Guilford County schools. They brought a person who saw possibilities instead of problems. They brought a person who embraced partnerships that would work to educate the whole child. So therefore, I'm very proud to introduce the Guilford County Superintendent of Schools, Mo Green.
Children from Haynes Inman will be able to come and enjoy this fine facility as well. There's a bench in the pool where kids can have the comfort and safety of sitting on the bench and being further instructed, and obviously the stairs moving out. Behind you, to your left here, this is what is described as a wet classroom. It's meant to be while a portion of the kids are in the pool or the other kids are going to and from this wet classroom where they're being shown video instructions or giving demonstrations by the instructors. They will then move back and forth in and out of the pool, and it creates a comfort zone for them. But you can see this was designed specifically with them in mind. We've got industrial commercial washer and dryer. We'll be able to sanitize and clean the bathing suits that we will provide free to the students, and towels. There are 2 classrooms here that have been designed specifically in mind for young kids. So after a while, if you'd like to step into either one of those classrooms, we even have a family changing room in between there as well. So this has all been designed with the intent that this is going to serve this great community an opportunity for Learn to Swim. My wife and I couldn't be more fortunate to have had our children actually be educated under the tutelage of Dr. Worrell. And her enthusiasm and support working with our manager, Susan Brayman, has been very encouraging. We've had 2 great principals to work with, Francine and Rich, but with Terry Worrell working and being enthusiastic and helping us work through the system, we've been very blessed by that. So I'd like to welcome to the podium the Regional Superintendent, Dr. Terry Worrell.
The opportunity to acknowledge a few people, starting with Dr. Terry Worrell. She was instrumental in putting me together with the various school staff, departments, the necessary staff members to facilitate and get all the logistics worked out between buses and schedules and curriculum and insurance and the A to Z's of education in cities. So I consider her, having spent a few months getting to know her, a very proactive educational leader, and to me she exemplifies that and what possibilities are out there when we work together to be creative like this and extend, like Mr. Green said, extend opportunities beyond the classroom for each and every student. So thank you, Dr. Worrell. I also want to acknowledge Mr. Tomei and also Francine Mallory, who cannot be here, and their PE teachers. We worked many hours together, and their important feedback was instrumental in making this work in terms of scheduling and in terms of fitting it in the school day in the midst of all the other required curriculum and mandates that are there. So, like Matt, I really am appreciative of the principal's input in making this happen. I also want to recognize the organization of the Greensboro chapter of the American Red Cross, and I think Wes Wilson is here, who I thank very much. And together with some of our staff members, Christy Daughtry, who's here, our assistant manager, and one of our head Learn to Swim instructors, Robert Turner, they collaborated together to make sure that this program is comprehensive and progressive in the skill development, and that the resources are going to be there for each and every participant, regardless of the level that they come in at in their learning to swim. So thank you to those people as well. Together, we have all created this unique opportunity for Guilford County students. Learning to swim can not only help prevent drowning, but it can also help foster very positive life skills, as Mo Green has pointed out. We're including water exercise and recreation for health and fitness opportunities. We're also creating what I hope will be further participation in aquatic sports. And last of all, exploring career opportunities in the aquatics industries. I encourage every parent of a Peck and a Murphy elementary school second grade student to make sure that your student is signed up and ready to participate, and that you're encouraging them every day throughout that. I also encourage other parents with Guilford County students to take an active role so we can expand this program. We want every child in Guilford County to have the same opportunity one day and to be able to explore the many possibilities that learning to swim can provide. So thank you for coming, and we look forward to a tremendous program and a lot of growth. Thank you.
Hi, and welcome to Access Greensboro. I have Susan Brayman, the manager of Greensboro Aquatic Center. Susan, thank you so much for taking time out to be here with Access Greensboro.